Hey everybody, and welcome back. My name is Sue and I am from OML Embroidery, and today we're going to do block 1 of an awesome design from Anita Goodesign. It is from the April All Access edition. So if you nails, they're the same as yesterday. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I haven't changed
I was
them.
all excited, I forgot.
Dawn, you know that. Hi, everyone. So I see we have a fair amount of people in the house. That's awesome. Thank you, as always, to our mods. It's awesome. Cat Eye, yes, it's still Cat Eye. I am in love with Cat Eye, so I'm having fun with that. So let's talk about what we're doing today. If you don't have the designs, there's 10 designs. It's from Anita Goodesign. Links were posted everywhere. There is a 50% off code. So you can get all 10 designs for $5. And this is what we're going to be working on for the next 10 weeks. So I have it digitally, so I just printed it out just, to show you guys if you have digital. I would actually use my iPad, but I'm using it to see the chat. So I have my batting ready. I'm going to show you guys we're doing the chirp chirp bird today. And these are the colors I have picked out. So this is the background. This is going to be part of the bird, and this is the flower thing at the top. So those ones are cool. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for the rest of them. I am doing the 8x8. So I have this beautiful layer cake. And what I'm going to do is pick all the fabric from the layer cake to do this, so it all matches and it's all lovely colors. So look what we've got here. This one's my favorite. There's a matching one. I think I have some yardage of it. So if you look, the birdie, that matches completely. I love doing that. So that's what I'm doing. So I have an entire layer cake to use, and it should make it. I have a little bit as a backup. Oh, I love this. I have a little bit of a backup, but it's pretty cool. I'm going to use this for the basket. So let me show you what I've done here. I have a bin, and it is from just the dollar store. It wasn't very much money, obviously. I have some buttons because these are really cute. You can put buttons on them. And what I'm going to do, I picked out thread that, goes with this, and I can always pull out more. But I want to keep this all together to keep my room neat. So I'm just going to put this and the finished blocks all together in my bin. So when I'm ready for Sunday, I am just going to pull out my bin and I have all my threads. I don't have to, go ahead and pick them out. But
Project bin.
Yeah, and it's a project bin, and you can label it with some masking tape if you want. I'm working on a Halloween rag quilt, and I have that all in a bin as well. And it just helps keep everything organized. So the buttons aren't going to fit in there, and I'm not that worried. I don't know if there's matching ones. I think it's just, and I'm going to dump them all over the place, apparently. It's just really cute that you can add buttons to it, so I just grabbed them. I don't know if I'm going to use, less color or bright colors. I haven't figured it out. So that's how I'm going to keep myself organized. And if I have to pull more threads, then I can just line them up in here. So this will be my fabric stash for the whole time. So let's put that aside. This is one of my favorite layer cake designs, and they're all kind of country, kind of subdued a little bit, except for maybe the burgundy. But I love the colors, the burgundy, the greens, all of that. And some of the patterns are big and some of them are small, and they're matching. And I just think, especially that one, isn't that pretty? I just think I'll be able to use them all and still have hopefully a little bit left over, but even put scraps in here because you don't know, I haven't gone through the whole thing. You might be able to use these, right? So, all right, let me put this aside. And like I said, when I am done, I am going to put my finished square in there, and then it'll be all together. Yes?
Misha says that the buttons are embroidery. Did you know that?
Yeah,
The
but
ones that
if
are on it, you're thinking about extras.
they are embroidered, but you can put them over top. If you look at some
Oh,
of
that'd
the
be even cooler.
the pictures of the finished ones, they have real buttons over top.
Oh, cool.
It is just a nice little effect that makes your country, design look cute. You don't have to add them. I happen to have some buttons. I don't have the whole thing here to show you. I just printed out the one page to show you that you can do that. So I think the buttons would be cute. So you can embroider them and then just sew the button on over top. I think that would be adorable too. There's one specifically in a flower. So I'm just going to pick probably one of these and just sew it on. I just think it would be really cute. I'm going to try it. I happen to have buttons. I don't know why I've had them for 5 years and never used them, but anyways, so these are my color selections and my threads. I'll be able to pull them out. There's a few thread changes, but it's okay. Look how nicely they match. So this is kind of opposite colors to that, and it's going to look fantastic.
Is that material from your blueprint purchases?
Yes.
Okay, somebody was asking.
Yes, I have no idea what I'm going to do without blueprint. I can't find, I don't need anything right now because we spent a ton of money getting, like yardage for the ones that I like because I've never seen them anywhere else. So we'll figure that out when the time comes. But yeah, this is from Blueprint. I'm so sad. Okay, so we are ready to start. The first step is the batting. And I have green thread at the ready because green thread is what's going to stitch out on this one. So, okay, can we go over to McDreamy?
Sure, Dreamy's up.
Okay, so the first thing to stitch out for a quilt block is going to be the placement for the batting. So let's get at doing that. There we go. And we do have to trim the batting. It makes the seams much nicer. But we don't have to trim the fabric because you want edges. And that's why I picked the layer cake being 10 by 10 and I'm doing an 8 by 8 hoop. It should leave me a lovely edge of 2 inches or so. If I
Bobbin Squad is checking in.
What's that?
The Bobbin Squad is checking in.
Oh, I didn't check. It's from yesterday, so well, we'll keep my fingers crossed. You guys can laugh at me if I
Bobbin
lose.
chicken today.
I won yesterday. I was gonna say I lost yesterday. I like to live on the embroidery edge. Or what else can I say? Danger is my middle name. So just lay that down nicely. It's beautiful batting that I have from Debbie Mitchell. I'm gonna have to get some more. I'm almost out. That's how much sewing we've done. And this is the squaring stitch. So it's just gonna make it that much nicer for the quilt block.
What's
So
the name of your layer cake?
Something holiday. You know what? It's right there. The tag's right there, Don, if you could look.
Right where, sorry. Okay.
Don will look and answer that for you. So hopefully it stitches it down twice, but this is the beginning. I love it.
Doesn't say.
There's no name on the back?
No.
Oh. I will find out. I don't know if you can get it anywhere though because they've closed, right? So you can't buy anything.
Lucky to find it somewhere else, maybe.
Yeah, it should be. Maybe in the States you can find it better than I could. I can't really order fabric from the States, so even though Blueprint was from the States, they had it in Canadian dollars, so that made it easier. Okay, our batting is stitched down nicely. Can we go back to the desk, Don?
Desk is up.
Desk is up. I hit the camera. Hopefully nobody saw that, and Karina's not counting.
We saw it and we're counting.
Oh, come on.
We're
So,
counting, aren't we, Karina?
because I have, just a backing on the back, just stabilizer. Oh, by the way, this is cutaway soft poly mesh stabilizer. I'm going to use my duck-billed scissors the proper way so I don't catch on it. So, just the usual, trimming out. Don't pull too much. You don't want to pull your stabilizer out, for sure. And I just like to hold it and put a little bit of tension on it so you get a nice cut.
Cindy's asking if you have to put batting on each block or if you can wait and do it at the end when you're sewing them all together.
Yeah, you can if that's easier for you. I'm not the greatest at sewing, although I'm working on it. And I kind of like that they're done. But a lot of people do that. So you could skip the first few steps on it if you wanted. But then you're going to have to, stitch in the ditch and that sort of thing. I think why we like doing it this way is because it gives the block a quilted look. If you're good at sewing, I guess you could go around some of the things and whatever. If you just like it flat, then by all means, just do it flat. I always do it this way because I have a hard enough time, stitching the blocks together that I don't want to make it any harder on myself. So, but yes, the answer is yes. Now we've got that, and we're going to sew that down, I believe. Yes, we are. All right, back to the Brother Dream Machine.
McDreamy's up.
Also known as McDreamy, because he is a dream. There we go. Last time I talked about another machine. McDreamy got mad at me, so we're not going to go there. So next step, we're going to stitch this down. Remember to leave your seam allowance. It's really important that you have a seam allowance. It does make it easier to put it together. So you probably don't need like the whole inch around that I have, but it's just convenient. This is one of the joys of using pre-cuts. I just pull it out, either cut it up or not like this, and it's perfect. So I love this. I'm loving it already. And hopefully the green matches perfectly. Beatrice helped me pull the threads and we just kind of matched it up. Janet Nilsson, thank you very much. I missed one up there. I'm not always looking at the chat. Thank you to everyone who donates. We appreciate it. I think we're going to have so much fun. Thank you to Misha for suggesting this. She's been stitching it out and she said, can we do this as a project? I'm like, yes, we can. Yes, we can. And for $5, it's a fantastic deal. Okay, so now we're going to do placement for the flower pot up here. Or, I don't know if it's a flower pot. It might not be. It's just a rectangle. Let's just call it a rectangle. This is going to look so good. I can't wait to do the birdie. Smaller than I thought. Look how beautiful this looks. Oh, man. So the next step, of course, is place our fabric down and make sure it's covering everything. No applique chicken on this guy. So it may or may not be a challenge to use the same layer cake for the whole thing, but I'm thinking it's going to come out really nice.
Very pretty.
Yeah, isn't it gorgeous?
Mm-hmm.
I actually didn't realize I picked the same but opposite.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Don left. I don't know where he's going. But he left. I'm going to need a camera change, Don. Don? Don?
I'm right here.
Well, I need a camera change.
Oh, well, I'm right here. I was just grabbing my palm because I didn't want to cough.
He went to get a drink in the middle of a live.
I forgot it downstairs.
Change to the desk, please.
Certainly, it's up.
Actually, I'm pretty sure with our stream deck that I can do it here. I don't need you.
You need me.
No. Not if you're leave in the middle of a live.
I just forgot a drink.
Jeez.
I don't want to cough on the computer.
You're not on the computer. Could you not? Seeing how it's my computer, do you mind?
I don't mind.
Ugh, germs. So, as always, too, be careful when you're trimming your appliques, especially on these ones, because they look like they are all raw appliques, so you can't rely on the satin stitches, like I did yesterday, to cover up your mistakes. So, take your time. As always, make it as, as good as you can. I probably want that a bit closer, and you don't want to ever go over the lines too. If you're at this point and you cut too close, it looks like it there but it's the same color, then pick and start out again very carefully, because it'll set the whole thing. Isn't that pretty? Can we go back to the McDreamy, please?
Dreamy's up.
All right, let's put
Joe
them.
Wetland says, even though I only have a 4x4 brother, I still love watching every time we're live.
Well, thank you. I made a suggestion to someone else who has a 4x4 hoop that think outside the box. So if you look at some of the other blocks, they're made up of smaller blocks. You can stitch out those smaller blocks and put them together and sew them together. So you'll be able to get some of the blocks out. So I think you can still do it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I thought that was a good idea.
Lynn wants to know if you want her help.
Help for what?
No, she said she asked if you wanted her help.
Lynn, I always want your help. I don't know what she wants, though. So the next thing is we're going to do some decorative stitches. Remember, it's not satin stitches, so take your time. Make sure your scissors are sharp. And after that, we have one more applique to do. Yep, that's pretty. That's pretty. Oh, Lynn, did you mean on your friendship quilt? Because, yes. That's all I'm saying, yes. Like, quilt stores aren't open yet, so I have an idea of what I can do and what I can do very well, so I'm going to hopefully get started on it if they don't open up soon. Okay, so I like my colors so far. I like how that green almost matches perfectly. And I'm just going to pull out the rest of them because I'm not really sure what's next. Is it the bird? Let me look it up. Decorative motif stitches. We're going to do the beak. So I need my kind of yellowy color. So that's fine. Oh yeah, the beak is underneath, so you have to do the beak first. So thread color change coming up in a sec. Oh, it's doing the bottom. Oh, what a lovely stitch. Oh yeah, what a lovely stitch. So I didn't pick any hugely bright colors because I want it to go with the fabric really well. You could. I've seen a few people stitch them out with really bright colors and it looks amazing. You could also do this one as a scrappy quilt, and I think that would look great, like scrappy quilt block with different fabrics and different prints and everything. I think that would look great.
Lynn wanted to know if you wanted help because I left.
Oh. Well, that makes sense. He came back. I was not panicking, but almost. I'm pretty sure I can switch cameras from my desk. I'm just afraid it won't work, and then I'll be stuck here by myself with it not working, so I just don't do it. But no, thanks, Lynn. I'm good. Don came back from his quest. That is gorgeous. It went over it a couple times, but it looks spectacular.
I like it.
Yeah, it's, you'll have to look at it closely, Don, because it's really nice. So, thread color change, always remember, well, how about you cut your thread? There we go, I missed. Pull your thread in the direction that it normally goes. And this is what we're doing next. So it's not a bright lemon yellow or anything. It is yellow, you can see it. I think it'll look great on the layer cake. So I'm going to keep using the same thread colors all the way through for everyone. every single block. Some of them are so cute.
Karina says, bird is the word.
Bird is the word. You singing that? You're gonna make
She was
everyone.
singing it, yeah.
You're gonna make everyone sing that now. So we're gonna do the little beak. So let's do the little beak. Beak. So just kind of a subdued yellow. I think it should look nice. Let's see. Hopefully it stands out enough. That's the only thing I'm working about. Bird is the word. Yes, thank you, Karina. You're always so much fun, Karina. It's a good time was had by all. But see what I mean about the quilting? You can see that I have batting underneath. But, I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. I like having the batting in because it just makes it easier for me. I'm getting better at my sewing, though. Getting there. Oh, yeah, that yellow is perfect. So we should be doing, next, we should be doing our bird is the word. Our word bird. Oh, beautiful. No, we're doing letters next. So what does that mean? That means a thread change. So I am going to do black for that. It's doing the words and the feet. That's why. Words and feet, because the feet you want to look like it's underneath. So black it is. I think black will look pretty good there. Just threading. I love the green too. Maybe we'll do one on Ragnar too, the 10 needle. It's loud and I have to stand up and walk around and whatever, but I don't have to change thread colors. So maybe we'll do one of the blocks for the new 10 needle piece people. Sorry my hands are in front of the camera. That's just kind of how it is. It's hard not to do. At least I'm not banging it and we don't get the wobbles anymore. Oh, the feet are cute. So it's longer running stitches, back stitches, I guess. And I think that's going to stand out just perfectly. I like it. So now we're going to go chirp, chirp. Can you go chirp, chirp, Don?
Chirp, chirp.
Chirp, see, he can.
Chirp, chirp.
He handed in his man card a long time ago. Judy Quilt, hello Judy Quilt. She says, thanks for inspiring us on a lazy Sunday afternoon. Well, you're very welcome. Thanks for being here, Judy. And also, thank you for the donation. Are you still chirping over there? Good thing I can ignore you. Men can be a pain in the butt. He thinks chirp chirp is funny.
I was listening to it replay.
Oh, you chirping while I'm trying to thank for donations? Yeah, you're awesome, Don. The man thinks he's funny. Don is amusing himself. It happens. He sometimes like cracks up at the dumbest things and we just sit there and look at him and we figure only a man would think it's funny.
It's a man thing.
It's a man thing. It happens sometimes. So, McDreamy, you're not going to give me a hard time. I hate threading you in front of the camera all the time, so please don't do that again. Keep your threads together, buddy.
I see birdie feet.
Yeah, they're cute. I like the stitching on them. Okay, so back it up. If that happens to you, back it up. 10 or 20. Yeah, no, now you can go forward. We don't need to do that again. Just want to make sure you get all the pieces in it. It only takes a second, but I have done it where I didn't go back the one or two. And you notice it when you're done and you love it and you go, wow, okay, so the eye is missing its dot. So just go back and fix it. I'm glad I chose black. I like it for the lettering. And I actually really like the lettering. It looks very hand stitched. It's awesome. Sandy, thank you very much, Sandy. You didn't write me a note on your pear guy. Oh, I guess it's a super sticker, isn't it? Not the other one. That's okay. Thank you, Sandy. Again? Really? I'm gonna try not to get too frustrated with McDreamy. It's okay, McDreamy. People lose their threads all the time. He doesn't like the stitches or something. So, let's do it all over again. Hopefully the lettering doesn't all come out like that. Okay, I'll press okay. Jeez. And we're gonna have to go back a smidge so we can finish off our P. Which sounds terrible, doesn't it? Let's finish our P, Dawn. Make sure we get the beginning of it. Okay, so we managed through most of that word. So cute. I do like the writing. Any questions or anything going on in the chat, Dawn? I'm a little too far away to see it. Okay, okay. I did that. Oh, that jump stitch is my fault. Oops. I will trim that. I pressed a button on him and he missed the trim, so oh well, make it. Yeah. That looks kind of like a musical note. The birdie legs. Don't they, Dawn? That's what it looks like when you look at the McDreamy screen. So, okay, after the lettering, what are we going to do next? Just so I know. Chirp, bird legs, and chirp. Ha! Oh, we're going to do the bird. Bird blanket stitches. So that's going to be in a burgundy. Or black would also look good. Or beige. So maybe I'll pick one of those colors. Burgundy is what I thought I would do. So that's awesome. I can't see. Oh, Susan Weehee, thank you very much for the donation. We appreciate you guys so much. Okay, so McDreamy doesn't like eyes because he's part of a team and there's no I in team work. What do you think, Dawn? Is that a good excuse?
That would be it, yeah.
He just doesn't like the small stitches. Come on, McDreamy, let's get through chirp again. Okay. Let's get through chirp again.
Or is there another one?
No, there's only 2 chirps. It only chirps
Come on,
twice.
McDreamy, you can do it. Chirp,
Yeah,
chirp.
chirp, chirp. I guess that's what they do, right? Okay, now forward a little bit. Okay. The rest of it, I don't think we'll have any problems. He just keeps losing his thread because it's, you know, kind of small stitches. I bet he'll do it in the same spots each time.
Susan Mee says she loves seeing group projects.
I thought this would be really fun. I've been thinking about adding another video day, and I've been trying to figure out what it is, and sure enough, it's just right in front of me. Let's, there'll be lots, and I'll try to get it when it's on sale. So after about 3/4 of the way through this one, then we can look for the next project. And I think 10 squares, I think, is awesome. And we can make a wall hanging and, you know, put it all together. Then you'll remember. It was so much fun. We have a blast anyways. So I thought Sunday was a fantastic day to do it. Everyone's just chilling and relax and have fun. Oh, see, he's doing this one better. Thank you, McDreamy. Chirp, chirp.
Chirp, chirp.
Chirp, chirp. I think it's funny that it's a period after it. Chirp, period. Chirp, period. It's like final.
It's an abrupt stop.
Yeah, I thought maybe 1 or 2 dots. So next up here is the outline for the next applique. And this is going to kind of brighten everything up. So I'm looking forward to it. And this is the reason here why we did the feet first. So they are under. We want them to be under. So sewing order is everything. Okay, look at this. Oh, I love it. It's kind of like not under these bright lights. It's not really burgundy. It's kind of like a rust color. I like it though. I think that's neat. And I think I might do the birdie outline in black. So, put your fabric down and it's going to stitch it down twice. And that'll hold everything and then it'll do pretty stitches. Nice. No chicken today. Oh, Don's going to drive me crazy with that, isn't he? He's chirping over there. That's really cute. I love the bird. Actually, I really like all the designs on in this whole pack.
This seems to be a good time for a lot of people.
Good.
9:30 in UK.
Could we go back to the desk, Don?
10:30 in Norway. Desk is up.
10:30 at night?
Yeah.
Karina doesn't sleep, so thanks for always being here, Karina. For sure. Okay, so we don't have to worry about duckbill scissors. I just kind of moved it out of habit, and I just sharpened them, and they're lovely. I want to do that a little bit better. Remember, though, there's not much room for error, so really, really take your time on it. So I'm going to figure out, before we go back, I'm going to figure out what wing color I'm going to use for him. The dark or the little bit red one. See how cute that looks? So that's why we stitch out the beak and the legs first so they look underneath. Otherwise they would be over top and it wouldn't look so good. So that's why. Okay. I think other than the first cut that I fixed, I think that's pretty good. He's looking cute, isn't he? He's cute. So we've got this one, and then we've got a slightly lighter one. I think this one is more brown colored. I think that's the one I'll use. It's hard to tell. You can see it a little bit, but it's hard to tell. Okay, back to the machine, Don.
Machine's up.
Thank you. And now we're going to do the pretty outside stitches.
Country chick, Susan B says.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah. It's cute. So I left black because I think that'll set off the bird. He's our main focus anyways. But I think it'll make the bird look really good with black. I pondered the burgundy, but I don't think it would show up enough. I also thought the beige, because the beige in the design is this beige, but then I thought it's going to fade into the background, and we don't want that either. Yeah, it's holding down the edges quite nicely. Also with this type of design, I think if you're a little bit outside the lines, just leave it because it would still look good, because it's meant to be like you know, a hand-sewn quilt from long ago. Okay, I do like the black. 180 watching. Oh, I'm so happy y'all could make it. That's awesome. And if I miss the donations, Dawn is putting them up, but thank you very much. We appreciate it. Make sure you share the video, even if it's on your own personal Facebook page, it still counts. Give the video a like and tell all your embroidery friends about our get-togethers, because we have a lot of them and they're good. They're the same time every week. So Wednesday is the digitizing. Oh, we got to change to the burgundy now while I'm chatting. Saturday morning is the stitch along, and we do different things in the stitch along. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit for you guys. Sometimes free, sometimes not free, but always there. And little projects, and it's about techniques too. I want to show you guys different techniques. Yesterday was Anita Goodesign as well, and the design set was, if you don't get it with the all access, a little bit expensive. However, a lot of people tuned in because we were combining a whole bunch of techniques, and I really wanted to see, to see it come together, and it ended up being fantastic. Puffy foam is fun to play with. We're gonna have to do another one of those one day. I think Sandy, was it Sandy? Forgive me if I'm wrong. In the group posted, and Alicia posted some other designs from Anita Goodesign that incorporate those two things, the crazy quilting, the applique, and the puffy foam. And it was awesome. They're so gorgeous. So yesterday was awesome. Anyone who missed it, it's so worth watching the replay. Yeah, if you guys can't make the actual show, watch the replay. I know a lot of people play the videos on their iPad and stitch along, and if I get too far ahead of you, just pause it because it's not live. So it's really easy to do that way, and a lot of people do it. It's, you can see what you're supposed to be doing, you can check it out, and it's I think it's very helpful rather than written instructions that you have to print out. But it was so fun. Okay, so far I am loving how this one is coming together. The fabric, the colors, the print, everything. We're going to do some, after we finish our birdie, we have to do some flowers. So the box at the top, even though it looks adorable just like this, you could, that could be a really easy place to personalize it. So if you're giving it to your mom, you could do like the outside flowers, a couple of them, and then write mom in it and skip the rest. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah. So if you're making it for someone else, now's the time to do that. I think that would be beautiful. And when you gave it to them, they probably wouldn't notice their name for a few minutes, and that is usually a wow reaction. So yeah, put someone's name there. Some flowers too, but think outside the box. Right, Don? Sure. Oh my God. I should not have done this block. He answered me with a chirp. Don.
Chirp, chirp.
Don. They could probably hear you.
Chirp, chirp.
If you say chirp, chirp after the show.
Chirp, chirp.
Don, move away from the wife. Move away from the wife.
The design.
Oh, you want to see it in real life?
Yeah, it looks good.
And we can.
I like
Dawn Bird.
I like the stitch work around the square at the top.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really
motif
neat. It's
stitch.
different.
I like it. I was kind of watching it, and it went over the same thing a few times, and I was like, what? Mm-hmm. But it's gorgeous. It's meant to look like hand stitches, and it certainly does. Okay, I love the stitching in the wing of the bird. That is really pretty. The nice lines in it. So if you're digitizing or, looking towards digitizing, that is an embossed complex fill, and I really like how it looks. It brings a little texture into the design, which is nice. And they're perfect. Yeah, I think it looks great. And you see, because these stitches are tight, I don't know how well you guys can see it. No, you probably can't. But see how the quilting shows through? It's puffy around it. I like that too. So I think I picked B picked a really good color for the wing. It's kind of a rusty brown burgundy color.
Yeah, it goes well with that.
Yeah, I quite like it. And we found kind of the same color, but just a smidge lighter, and that's gonna look fantastic for his tail. So yeah, that's pretty. That is really pretty. I'm very happy with the colors. So like I said, because I'm challenging myself to use a layer cake, it is gonna be the same colors everywhere, and I'm gonna see how I like that. I think it might be neat. What's he stitching out around the outside? Oh, satin stitch. Oh, I didn't realize he had a satin stitch around the outside, so. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Bird blanket. Bird wing and lower tail feather, that's what we're doing. Flowers, stems, and leaves, and lower flowers. Okay, that's what's next. And then we have more designs. So in their instructions it says red flowers, but I'm going to use one of the burgundies for it to keep all the colors the same kind of level, not too bright.
Jennifer Manbo says you need to get your Nerf gun out because it's too chirpy.
It's at my other desk, and it's duct taped underneath the desk, so if Don walks up the stairs from his office to mine after this video and says chirp chirp, I will shoot him with a Nerf gun. I will.
Fire back.
I'm probably going to need to install one at this desk then. Maybe. Oh, Micka Dreamy, what you doing, huh? He might think Sunday's his day off. Maybe that's it. Why don't you make tomorrow your day off, McDreamy? Who gets a day off anyways? Do you get a day off, Don?
Nope.
No. It used to be Sundays. We should maybe pick a day during the week for our Sunday.
We should do something because we always end up working every day, whether on one thing or another for work.
Yeah, I like working though.
Yeah,
It's fun. But maybe. Has he got thread in his discs? Shh. No, he's fine. He's fine.
Sarah.
He's fine. I'll check the tension once we're done. It doesn't look like there's any problems. I'll let Don check his discs after and make sure, but
It's just Sunday and it's beautiful out and he doesn't want to work.
oh, all right. So the thread wasn't coming off of the spool properly, and I'm gonna guess it broke the needle. I can see it right there, so it did. So Dawn, you can help me out on that one, please. Yeah. So okay, that's what happened. It just got caught up in. That's the other half. See how I did that? My scissors are kind of magnetized.
Where are you?
You want to make sure that you get all the pieces. Well, in his toolbox.
There's some right here.
Yes, okay. So I am gonna let Dawn do that. Or maybe sing something for interlude.
You sing all chirp.
No,
Yeah.
don't hit the camera.
I'm not going to hit the camera.
And remember,
I might chirp though.
no,
Chirp, chirp.
remember you're right beside the microphone, so.
Chirp.
Sorry, McDreamy.
My big mitts.
Did I get the whole? Yes, I did. So if you break a needle, make sure you have all of the pieces. I made sure I got that little piece because if you're missing something, if you're missing a piece of it, don't keep stitching because it may have gone underneath.
You don't want that.
You don't want that, no. We good?
Well, if I can get it in there straight.
Isn't it a flat back one?
No.
Oh, let me get you a flat back one. This is fun. Talk or something, Don.
Okay.
I can't do it all.
I think we got it.
Does the Oregon ones have, Oregon needles have flat backs?
Yes, they do.
Alright, you want one?
Yeah, please. They changed their packaging on these. They're kind of weird.
The Oregon needles?
Yeah, they're just loose in the...
Oh.
They used to put them in those blue holders, and it was a lot nicer.
Oh, then you can flip it up. Did you use all those?
Oh, yeah, a long time ago.
I think I bought 100.
we've purchased some after that too.
Well,
We do
there
a
we
lot
go.
of stitching.
Apparently, well, we have a lot of machines, so we have a lot of needles. So that's better. It's easier to do with the right needle.
Oh, much easier.
Okay,
Should have done that in the first place. Okay, there we go. Chirp, chirp, everyone.
Okay, so that wasn't the design in any way, shape, or form. My thread got caught up on the spool. It was kind of underneath and I didn't see it. Or when it unwound, that's how it did it. And if the thread can't move, the needle breaks instead of the machine breaking. So that's fine. And I know I have all of the pieces, so I'm not worried about it. So we can rock and roll. And I'm going to check my
Probably why
thread.
he kept breaking the thread.
It wasn't breaking the thread.
When he was stopping before?
He wasn't breaking the thread.
Oh.
But yeah, if you hear a noise that's not a normal noise, be very in tune with your machine. If you hear a noise, turn it off. Something's wrong. Don't keep doing it. And problem solved. And he has a nice new sharp needle now to finish stitching out the tail. He'll be happy enough, yeah. I think I'll use the lighter green for the next step, so. Yep, smooth as pie. You can hear that noise, though. Wow. He's happy now, yep. He likes his thread to be free. He's that kind of a guy, I guess. It's cute, though. I can't wait to see what colors you guys pick. Or if you're doing a scrappy one or the whole bit. That's awesome. Linda, thank you very much. We appreciate any help. Okay, so we're going to do green next. And I'm not going to choose... Woo, look at me dragging thread on them. Sorry. Whoops. I have a pile in front of me. I'm going to use the kind of like olive green that we picked. That's a little bit lighter, not the same as what's on the tab there. So let me change it over. It's just like a shade or two, so it's nothing spectacular, like difference, but I think it should look good. I was tempted to do different fabric with like a lime green and do like a retro 80s one or something, but I don't have solid colored fabrics, so that went out the window pretty quickly.
I like the way this is turned out.
I'm very happy with it. I stuck with like old traditional colors. Now we're doing the flowers, and there's a couple of flowers around, and I love it. He's so cute. Actually, I'm looking. There's some wispy pieces down here, and it doesn't look bad at all. Oh, that could be a little bit lighter. I think, no, you know what? That's perfect. It's just kind of small. You guys will be able to see it better. I just want to make sure things show up. I could have done it even lighter because it's even lighter in here. But I don't think it's bad.
Mia says that she loves that it looks like the bird's looking at the flower on the fabric.
Oh, perfect placement. I didn't even do that on purpose. You're right, it does. It looks like he's finding a worm there or something. It's cute. Such a cute design. And I like doing, you know, projects, and it's, I want to keep doing them, but I don't always have time. So if we're doing them together, then we'll get stuff done, and I like it. I like it. And this is a really good one. I try to incorporate with you guys different techniques. And this is raw edge applique, quilt blocks, and I think there's folded fabric in some of the other ones. I didn't look up any other ones. We'll have to figure out which block we want to do next week. I was kind of thinking the basket because it's really cute applique, but you guys can let me know, or maybe the one with the butterfly. So let me know what you guys would like. Let me know in the comments. If you're watching the replay, then say in the comments which one you guys would like to do next. We're going to do them all, so it's not a, it's not a huge deal. But, or if you want me to just pick one, that's fine. I picked the bird. It's so pretty. Now, if you were doing another layer cake, you could do, or even just fabric, pick 5 fabrics and do it. I'm thinking purples and different colors like that would be just as spectacular. I love the greens though.
It looks good.
So I think, let me see what's next. Whoops. Got the needle pieces there. Carefully get rid of those guys. Bird wing, red flower petals, bird upper tail feathers, and red lower flower. Okay, perfect. Perfection. So I want the lighter burgundy for it's kind of shading on the top of his tail and all of the other red ones. It's not really red, so I'm gonna put my light green back. Because I want to keep all this thread in one place. So this is a little bit brighter. I'm hoping it looks really good. I'm not really sure. I may have to change up a few things, but I'm hoping this is the color that I want. Just a little bit brighter. So we'll see. It's gonna do a button flower right there. Oh, come on, cut. There we go. Thread and stitcheroonie. I gotta get rid of some of the thread here. Woo! It's all over the place. I guess we've had a few color changes, haven't we? Yup, a few. Oh, it might be a little too close. We'll see. We'll let it stitch. It might be a little too close to the other one. It looks it from a distance. We'll really see up there. We'll really see. So I think it's gonna fill it in now. So I guess you can do either. I'm gonna do both if I have the right size buttons for it. So this is gonna be a few minutes stitching so I can catch up. I did 2 baskets because I need 12 blocks and I'm adding a block my stepdaughter made. Yeah, they're beautiful, the ones that your stepdaughter helped with. And yeah, you can double up the blocks if you want that many. I haven't decided like the order of them or anything. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that middle part open for a button. So I'm not gonna stitch over that when it wants yellow. I'm gonna skip it. So that's okay. But yeah, if you like bigger, if you want to do bigger, you can repeat some of the blocks in, opposite colors or different colors depending on what you're doing. What did you say, Dawn?
I said it would be cute with the buttons.
I think it would be really cute. It would add to the, home stitching, hand stitching kind of a look. This is taking a bit longer than I thought. That's okay. I'm not worried about time for these ones. When we're done the block, we're done the block. So I'm not worried. So I would like that second burgundy to be a little bit brighter. So I am gonna pick something else for the rest of the blocks. It may be just enough for the tail, but I don't know if it's enough for the rest of it. It's pretty though. Yeah, I think super cute with a button. Is there another place for a button? I don't have the picture in front of me. Yes, there is. It's the same kind of flower up top. Okay, so I'm gonna do that as well. Perfect. I think that'll be cute. I'll just have to, you know, dig through my button bags there and just pick something that looks good. I don't have any, like, weird ones or anything. Something that would look cute with a flower-shaped button. I don't have any of those. But I think it would look good. I think I'll pick almost a bright one, probably. I don't know. We'll figure it out. There are two spots up top for buttons. Okay. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna stitch them. You can do both if you want, but I think it's gonna look a whole lot better this way. But experiment and let me know what you guys think. But I like it.
Misha says most of the blocks take about an hour.
Be Happy block takes 2 hours. Okay, well, we'll just have to prepare for that. If it takes 2, or we could do it in 2 parts if you guys want. You'll have to let me know that. Where do you get the designs? AnitaGoodesign.com. And if you are an all access member, it's in April's all access. And it's called Quaint Appliqué. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, it's gonna stitch the inside the same color? Alright, that's fine. I guess that would be... Oh, just different way. Okay. It's stitching... There is another piece that goes on top of it. So, I'll keep it burgundy and put a button in it. That's cute, and I'll watch for the other ones. I think there's other colors that go over it. Oh yeah, there are 2 places for buttons. Okay. Well, I'll pay attention and make sure I don't miss it. So I'm not going to do the yellow on top of this one. What a great idea. I love it. Okay, so now he's doing the top of the feathers, and I want to see if... Oh, there is. Okay. If there's enough color difference in the 2 burgundies, but just by looking at this, I think there is. Yay! I'm happy with that. I was hoping I'd get it right. I think so, yeah. It's hard to tell unless it's, you know, right beside it.
Yeah.
But it's enough.
Oh yeah, there's enough of a difference.
It's enough.
Yep.
I didn't want like a huge difference, but it's enough. This one's more pinky. This one, the wing, matches perfectly.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's looking really
So
good.
it's meant to look shading. Isn't that cute? So we can put a button there.
Yeah.
And in the flowers. And the lighter green that I picked is just absolutely perfect to show up on the kind of darker green. I mean, it's not standing out like crazy or anything, but... Stratford! Oh, Stratford. That's awesome. It's not very far away from where I am, so hello from Chatham. That's cool. I love it when there's Canadian peeps in the house. It just makes it all that more fun for me. Not that I care what, you know, where everyone's from. Actually, I think it's really cool that we have people from all over the world. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning in Australia, and we have people watching. I think that's really cool. Usually, the chat starts a half an hour or so before the actual video starts, and people say where they're from. And that is one of the best parts. To see everyone from all over the world, and they usually say like what the weather is there, and I find it fascinating.
Feel free to drop by early and join in the beginning of the pre-show chat.
Pre-show chat, that's where people get ready and laugh, and we all get excited. Sarah says, yeah, I know. Looking forward to seeing your final products. Oh, Misha. Yeah, she put up a picture of almost all of them, I think. Didn't you, Misha? In the OML Embroidery University Facebook group. And they're just gorgeous. just gorgeous. We love our pre-show chats, as Sarah says. I know, we get that, we giggle. Is there people in the chat? Dawn says, yep, they're having a good time. Alrighty, and we keep doing what we're doing for the setup. It's fun knowing that people are there, and I love to see where people are from and stuff, and I think...
A whole bunch from Norway.
A whole bunch from Norway, yeah, and that's because Karina passes it around and gets her embroidery friends to join in, and I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful to do that. Everyone seems to enjoy it. I think it's great. Whole bunch from Norway. Cool, we're gonna come up and visit you one day, Karina. I don't know when, but eventually. That's one of my goals. I think that would be fun. You gonna come with me, Dawn? Just checking. Is Dawn okay to come with? We had chats, what was it, last week? About doing a get-together, obviously when everything's done, that we're not talking about because Karina doesn't like it. That we could get together, you know, in one place, just kind of casual, and just get together and have a ton of fun. I would love to do that. We can see when everything in the world is back to the new normal, then we can do that. I think that would be fun. Maybe we could do a class or something. I think that would be great. Vegas, I was thinking, because it's fun. You can donate by PayPal on the OML Embroidery website. Yes, thank you very much. It's omlembroidery.com. There's a whole bunch of mug rugs. Some were in the videos and some weren't. And I blog as well. So lots of good information on the website. And it's right up at the top. It says donate if you can. Yes, the mods are going to Vegas. We can, yes, we can. I think it would be fun. We can do whatever we want. We can do something, you know, completely different. I think it would be really cool. No, we all stay in the same hotel and meet and, you know, do whatever we want. Eat like there's no tomorrow.
Somebody says that
Yeah, I'm hoping they do it next year. If they are switching to digital, I guess it'll be a few more years, but we went to it once and it was the time of my life, I tell you. So I would go again. For sure I would go again. I don't think we should spend that much money though. We bought 300 Anita Goodesign designs. Whew. Oh, someone says what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah. Yep. I think it would be fun. I think that would be the best quote unquote embroidery retreat ever. Be nice if we could go in the winter so we could have warm weather while we're there, but you know. Oh, very nice, Karina. It's true. What happens in Vegas stays on YouTube. Yeah. The world has changed, hasn't it? The world has changed. You guys are funny. Just a quick drive to Dwani, really? You're close to Vegas? Oh, then you'll definitely be there, so that's a good spot. I think that would be so much fun. I think it would be awesome.
from Ohio. I guess she's in Ohio. I'm wondering how far we are
From London, Ontario, we're about an hour. We're in between Windsor, which is just across the river from Detroit. We're an hour, just a little bit less than an hour away from Windsor, and we're an hour away from London. So, yeah, just kind of in the middle of that.
Nice and simple.
Just a day drive. Okay, that's how long it takes us to get to North Carolina. What is this we're stitching? Oh, the button. I'll stitch it. I can always put a button over it. It's awful cute. We should be getting there. Black flower petals, black leaves, and stem swirls, and button accents. Sounds good.
Karina says she's only about a 12-hour flight.
Cool. Cool. I just think it would be fun. Just completely different. I know people do the cruises, and we went on like one embroidery getaway. I don't have that kind of money to spend again, so Vegas, pretty good prices. Lots of food. Lots of food. That would be so much fun. So maybe we can make some plans, and if you can go, go. It would be fun. We would love to meet everyone in person. Yeah, you know what? That's what we were talking about before. Wouldn't that be cool to meet all of us? I mean, I know all the names, especially of the regulars. I try really hard to pay attention to new people as well. And I think that would be just fantastic. So,
Says, can I start packing now?
no, because we can't come into the United States yet, so no.
But Lynn wants to pack.
Well, Lynn wants to come too, by the way, so I think that would be fun. She Lynn loves our embroidery community because we're all so awesome. Everyone in the group and everyone in the chat, we rock. We've got the best group out there, I think, anyways. I think so. Don't you think so, Don?
Yep, I think so.
Okay, so I'm not going to fill this one in. So I'm going to advance up to that I can see on my screen. It's more flowers. So I'm going to skip this because I am going to put a button. Maybe I'll find one that'll suit. And I want the other two flowers to stitch out. And then I think we're almost done. So we'll take a good look at it and check buttons. Okay. I didn't think there'd be that many. I could have done plus 100, but it's, I guess it's full stitches. I can't quite see.
Nisha says Lynn needs to get a machine and start stitching.
She does. I know, she does. I wish I had a baby lock single needle one that I disliked. Just for me, it just wasn't what I wanted, that we paid an incredible amount of money for. Good salesman. And I sold it for like 1/4 of what we paid for it. I wish I had kept that for Lynn, because that would be perfect for her to start. It's an awesome machine for that. Just me, I'm picky. I require a dream machine for a single needle.
Oh,
I do. It's got to have the bells and whistles around. We're just nerds. We just like nerdy things.
we do.
I just got a Baby Lock Intrepid 6 needle. Ooh, still learning how to use everything on it. Yep, make sure you learn as much as you can about it. Take your manual up, when you have TV time, and read it. And bring sticky notes so you can write yourself notes. But when you're working on the machine, you'll remember things. And usually they do more than you think they do. So that's awesome. Oh.
He's asking if you're going to tag or add anything to the extra to the block.
I am not. Nope, I am not. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet, but also because I have a dream machine, I could just hoop this again and scan it, and if I wanted to put a name on it, I could, and have it line up and everything. So for right now, I'm not going to worry about it at all. Joe Eileen, I can't read it. I can't, so far.
Roberts.
Thank you very much. Oh, with a sense of humor. He hadn't said it for like 15 minutes. Don. Like, Jean, no you don't. That's very funny, thank you. I will arm my Nerf gun. I think that's hilarious, too, that you remember that I have a Nerf gun duct taped to my desk. Oh, we have more details, and the little birdie says it's in black. So, little birdie? No, it's not a little birdie. It's a machine. So this will be the end. I'm going to remember to put my thread in the group so I have it for next time. I usually just make lines of the thread and then I put them all away, but these ones I want to make sure I keep them all together. So this is the last step, and it's just a little bit of detail work. And it says black, so I'm going to do black because I do have black in some other places. Oh, yeah, there's little decorations and stuff. So, yeah, black for sure. So, I think this is only like 3 minutes long. So, the details are the fun part. Just a little flower. Oh, it shows up so well on that. So awesome. 193. Woot woot. You guys sticking with. That's what I like. It's good for YouTube likes that. The more you watch, the more you like, the happier YouTube is with me. And it all helps. I have big plans for this channel. We're gonna keep it going as long as we can. And keep it, you know, basically free for you guys. This is an Anita Goodesign, obviously, so it has nothing to do with me. But I also think that's fine because I want people to understand what's so great about Anita Goodesign. The inspiration, the designs, the quality, the whole bit. It's a game changer, I think. Okay, just a few more designs. Black outline flower. I don't know if I like that too much, but it still looks good, I think. So there's just swirlies and different things. Oh, I probably didn't need to do this center part, but that's okay. Center part. That's okay. So now the button that I'm probably going to cover up, it needs a stem. And then I think there's designs here that make it look even prettier. So awesome.
What hoop size are you using again?
8x8 I chose. So there are, let me read you the hoop sizes that they're available. Okay, so on the Mix and Match collection, which is most of the digitizing blocks, or sorry, the quilting blocks for different designs, they all have the same sizes in them, and that's why they call it Mix and Match. So this one, every set is 10 by 10. 9 by 9, that's AA. So the first one, AAA. So anytime you see anything with AAA, it's the 10 by 10 hoop. AA is 9 by 9. I could have done that as well. A size is what I'm doing, and it's 8 by 8 basically. B size is 7 by 7. C size is 6 by 6. And D size is 5 by 5. So I think that's pretty cool. It's almost 4 by 4, but if you had a 5 by 7, you could do it. And I think that's cool. I think this might look pretty cool on a 5 by 7. Okay, yep, loving the details. That works. That's actually really cool. I love the black. I'm glad I put black in there. I was a little hesitant, but I'm glad I did it for sure. Was that Beatrice banging on the window, by the way?
No, I think.
Oh, alright. I thought I heard something. Oh, I love these swirlies. So make sure you post your blocks each week in the group. We also have another a group, Anita Goodesign Fanatics. Dawn and I run that one. I guess we'll have to, as it gets bigger, get some mods in there to help us out because it gets busy. Yeah, I know. I think the black does look great. The reason why I picked black is because some of the fabric designs have it in it, so I thought that would just, you know, bring everything out, the patterns and so on and so forth. My blocks are done in C size. C is 6x6, yep. And they look good at all the different sizes. I'll guarantee you that they don't just take the 10x10 and squish it down to a 5x5. They digitize it properly. Oh, his eye. Oh, we have an eye.
You can see now.
Oh, and I don't want anything. What is it doing there? Oh, just buttonholes.
Sandy's asking who gets the quilt when you're done.
I don't know yet. It might even be just me.
Maybe, huh?
Yeah, we, oh, I did it again. I don't want you to stitch that, actually, McDreamy. Okay, okay. Put it up. Put the needle up. And that's the last thing, so I'm gonna forward it up a little bit because I don't want anything to stitch there. And I'm gonna trim. I'm gonna put the foot down and I'm gonna trim. And that's it. So, Dawn, let's go back to our desk and check out what we've done.
Desk is up.
Oh, I am super happy with that. I love the colors, so I'm going to put a button there, and I'm going to put a button there. And this is a stitched out button, so I'm going to leave that. I hope you guys can see the difference in the burgundies. It's just enough. It's just enough. Now, I have to decide what color button. I just want to show you guys quickly how it's going to look with the button. So I just got to grab the right size. Well, that'll do. I don't know if I want it so bright. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe not so bright. There's red, but it's bright red. There's bright green. That's a good size. So I can play around with that. And also up here, the center of it is as well. How cute is that?
That is cute.
Isn't that like a nice touch to it? I really like it. So
Button colors, yellow.
use yellow to match the beak. It's a bit okay. Let me try, but
There's some good yellows in there.
isn't that bright though, or does it look okay? Maybe
There's
it.
some other ones that are a little more dull, I think.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to dump the whole thing out and search. No, it looks like they're just bright. But you know what? Maybe it might work just fine. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think.
That one looks good there.
It actually does. How about that?
Yeah.
I think it goes with it. It is a little bit brighter, but I think it goes with it. So I'm going to sew those on. And that was awesome. So I can't wait to see what you guys do. Get yourself a bin, keep all your thread colors together so you remember what you're doing, unless you're doing a scrappy quilt, and then you can just reinvent the blocks every time we stitch one. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have as much fun as I do picking out the fabrics and the colors and the buttons and putting it all together in a fantastic block. If you have any questions, head on over to the OML Embroidery University Facebook group and or the Anita Goodesign Fanatics group, and we'll all be happy to help you out if you have any questions. So we went a little bit over, but that's cool. I'm so happy with this. This is adorable. I will see you guys on Wednesday for the next video. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Thank you.